This video was made to review and criticize the material in it, and is not intended to be a substitute for the original work. I do not own the material or any part of the show in this video. Please support HBO by watching the full episode and show on HBO or any other platform that legally streams it. Links to the official sites are available in the description box below. This video is intended to fall under the general guidelines of fair use and is edited as to not compete with the original work. As an aspiring writer and artist, my goal is to comment, review, criticize and learn from the work. Thank you for understanding. Welcome to Watcher, time for the second episode of the third season, or episode 22. But before we begin, please don't leave any spoilers in the comment section. I'd greatly appreciate that. And most importantly, thank you so much for the support and for joining me on this adventure. If you're new here, please subscribe and leave a like if you enjoyed the content. I truly appreciate that. Let's talk a bit about what's going on. It seems like the battling parties are becoming fewer, but more organized. We have Robb and his people left. Stannis himself is still plotting a comeback, with the help of the Red Witch, and the Lannisters led by Tywin are trying to take complete control of the situation. But two greater threats are lurking around, the White Walkers and the dragons. We can pretty much predict where all of this is heading. What's interesting is how we'll get there. The journey. I want to talk about Margaery for a minute. I believe that she's a better fit for Joffrey than Sansa was. She's more sure of herself, more confident, and I like the fact that she's intellectually bright enough to challenge Cersei, without making it seem like she does. She's very smart about it. I'm starting to think that she might actually be the one, even though her smile makes me feel a bit uneasy. I still believe that doing good is important, and in last episode, she did quite well. Certain characters have no qualities I respect, but Margaery does. Sansa was too naive, too young maybe, and too kind-hearted to survive among people with no particular conscience. To live among prideful and arrogant lions, you need to be worth admiring yourself. And I bet a golden rose is quite fascinating to stare at, even for a lion. And guys, what are we saying? Can we trust Baelish with Sansa? I'm not so sure about that. Those words from Rose to Shae are quite telling. That man is a very dangerous man. I was skeptical towards Varys in the beginning, but the roles have turned for me. I trust Varys more than I trust Baelish, even though I don't know much about him, except for that he completed the November challenge without any struggles. Anyway, let's watch the episode. Oh, and from now on, I think that the wildlings are my people. I'm really starting to love them. The free people of the world. That's something I can back. They bow for no one. They're just trying to survive. Okay, he is dreaming, because I don't think his legs are fixed. He actually does look a bit older here. That bird is still a mystery, with that third eye.
You can't kill it, you know, because the raven is you.
The raven is you. What does that mean? The raven is you. It must have some kind of deeper meaning. His voice is different. I guess he's growing up fast.
By the time Bolton's bastard got to Winterfell, the Ironborn were gone.
Wait, okay.
They massacred everyone and put the castle to the torch.
Imagine hearing that.
And Ban and Rickon have not been found.
And imagine being her, the most trusted person in the world.
You heard anything from Theon at all?
Oh. There he is. Was this a smart idea, Theon?
Where am I?
Yeah, where are you?
Who are you?
I'm wondering the same stuff. No, I don't need to see that. Nothing with nails. That's a lot of pee. What if he started to pee on her? Would she run away? Or would she start swinging that sword? I was busy discussing pee, so let's go back a minute. I need to focus.
He would have been a wonderful king.
Sounds like you quite fancy it.
I did not fancy him.
God, you did.
Renly is her weak spot. Maybe her weakness.
Claim the throne is Meadow. They'd have never got him off it.
See?
Don't get the juice who we love.
And that was a great line from Jaime.
Meaning no offence, my lady, but I wouldn't tangle with you.
Okay, that was a nice little conversation. Or whatever it was. He knows who I am.
Maybe you're right. What if you're not? What if you tell someone?
Oh, that's right. There's a risk.
No flowers.
No flowers.
No flowers. Joffrey's too macho for flowers. I wouldn't mind wearing flowers.
Margaery.
She's an ideal match.
It is a good match, but what do you think of her?
Yeah, what do you think of her as a person?
She's beautiful and intelligent.
Yeah, I agree.
Becoming one of the most boring,
conversations I've ever had.
What even interests you, Joffrey? Killing people? Hurting people?
You need to ask yourself what
I
it
don't
is.
need to do anything.
More friction between them. This will not end peacefully. That's what they're telling me.
My sister Marjorie invites you to take the air with her and our grandmother, the Lady Olenna, in the gardens.
Shay looks worried. That made me worried too.
I want you to tell me the truth about this royal boy.
Oh, so that's what it's about. Here we go.
We've heard some troubling tales.
Will she be truthful?
Has your good heart a gentle hand?
Nope. Nope to all of those questions. The problem is you don't know who you can trust. And Sansa is all alone there. What can she actually say?
Tell us the truth. No harm will come to you.
My father always told the truth.
And we know what happened to him.
He promised he would be merciful and he cut my father's head off. My father was a traitor. My brother as well. I have traitor's blood. Please.
I think you said a bit too much
Speak freely, child.
already, so you might as well go
For
on.
your confidence, I swear it.
Even when someone says that,
He's
I don't know if I can trust them. She needs to leave the capital as fast as possible, because I don't know what their intentions were there.
You don't think we can win?
I think you lost this war. The day you married her.
Oh, he said that. What we've all been thinking.
Many years before that, one of the boys came down with the pox. So I sat with him all through the darkness. Which boy? Jon Snow.
Oh, really?
So I prayed to the gods. Take him away. Make him die.
What the hell? Yeah, that's quite bad. But you can always change.
So I prayed to all 7 gods. Let him live. And I love him.
He lived, but did you love him?
And I couldn't keep my promise.
Not that easy.
All this horror that's come to my family. It's all because I couldn't love a motherless child.
She's blaming herself. No need to go that deep, Lady Stark.
Do you know what it takes to unite 90 clans, half of whom want to massacre the other half for one insult or another?
No, I don't think he knows that. How would he?
I told them we were all going to die if we don't get south, because that's the truth.
You should always speak the truth. Who is that freak? Okay, is his mind up there with the bird? Or in the bird?
He's a warg.
Oh.
He can enter the mind of animals, see through their eyes.
We've heard about them before. That's cool.
What did you see?
Dead crows.
Dead crows?
200 brothers killed by dead men. And you're still here?
Is that BTEC Russell Crowe? Get the hell out of here. Leave him alone.
Tali, I forbid you to die.
That's a great order.
Russ, you're responsible for him.
The commander is awesome. BTEC Russell Crowe should be forced to carry Sam. Oh, she's ready with the stick. What has she spotted? I can't see anything. Is it smart to just leave Sam? Leave Bran like that? I guess the wolf is with him. Didn't we see that boy before? A very mysterious episode. And I'm loving it.
My sister carries the weapon.
Who are these two?
You must be Summer.
That gave me goosebumps. These two are special, and they might not be that random.
We've come a long way to find you, Brandon.
Really? From where are you?
Jack and Hagar offered you 3 kills.
I'm not listening.
You could have picked King Joffrey.
Shut up.
Could have picked Tywin Lannister.
Yeah, that's actually true.
If we were going north, we should have come to the Red Fork River by now.
Maybe we already passed it.
It's 100 feet wide. How?
What by? With the intelligence. Oh, trouble is heading towards them. One should not judge people like that, but they do not look very friendly. Just as I said that.
Nothing to fear from us, son. The Lords of Westeros want to burn the countryside. We're trying to save it.
As I said before, I don't know who to trust. Is the Brotherhood good or are they bad?
Here's the thing,
No.
fat boy.
No, 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 no. Don't hurt him, please.
When I'm done talking, that arrow's falling down on your fat head. So I advise you move, because I'm done talking.
They are playing with fire.
Lady Tyrell, my king.
Send her in.
How will this go?
A military encampment is no place for a lady.
And the bedside of a traitor.
Here we go.
What was your duty to this traitor as you saw?
The duty of any wife to any husband, to provide him with children.
You failed to do this. Why?
Here we go. Crazy Joffrey is back. How will you get out of this one, Marjorie? As you can see, I'm nervous for her.
He had so many excuses, so many late-night war councils. Except one evening, something that sounded very painful and couldn't possibly result in children. Maybe the fault was with me, maybe...
No, he was a known degenerate.
I think she's out of that, out of the situation.
I've considered making his perversion punishable by death.
I told you she is smart. She flipped the conversation completely. I'm impressed.
Will you show me how it works?
Do you really want that? Joffrey is into that. She's bonding with him. Good aim.
I imagine it must be so exciting to squeeze your finger here and watch something die over there.
He's getting into this. He loves that. Man, she's on a completely different level. Okay, a lot of torture. They will F him up.
Why'd you take Winterfell?
I took it to bring glory to my house, to my father!
And that's the truth. I kind of feel bad for him. I feel bad for anyone who gets tortured, pretty much. Oh my god, imagine having to pull it out now.
You're a wall.
Yeah.
Sometimes in my dreams...
There's a raven.
You seen it?
We saw them together. You haven't forgotten.
Does it have anything to do with warging?
No, the Raven is something different. Something deeper.
Can you please tell me?
The Raven brings to sight that happened long before you were born, or things that are happening right now, thousands of miles away.
No, that's why he knows.
How did three young persons such as yourselves, untrained in the art of war, escape from Harrenhal?
Well, they had a bit of help from a certain someone.
He knows how to use a sword, and so do I.
I don't think they are buying that. Well, she has some training. Let's see if she remembers. It's not that easy. These people are not playing around. One day maybe, Arya. One day maybe.
I gave you my word.
So, I was wrong. They are actually good people. The Hound. Oh my god. He's here.
Loras.
They know each other.
What are you doing here? Go. Out in Seven Hells.
Did he recognize him? Yeah, he did. Oh, you shouldn't have said that. That was not good, I think.
Silence, Kingslayer.
What if these two become friends after their little journey?
Get up.
He's like a little kid. Get up. He's plotting something. I knew it. I knew it. And here we go. I want both of them to survive, because I enjoy these characters. Please, be friends. And here we go. Maybe he's just trying to test her. Having a bit of fun.
I'm going to kill you.
And he's not playing around. Did she get him? Nope. He still has his sword. Jaime, aren't you a bit too tired and weak for all of this? Maybe he'll respect her. No, but now we have some trouble approaching. As always.
That's him, all right.
And that's the man. Jaime was right about that. He's like, I told you so.
Let us go. My father will pay you whatever you want.
Enough to buy me a new head?
Will these two fight? All of them? Wow, that will be interesting. A very unique episode. There was a lot of mysterious stuff going on. A lot to process and think about. Episodes like these might be a bit more difficult to react to. But for some reason, I personally find them very interesting. But I'm sure I will have to rewatch it a couple of times to take in everything that happened and that was said. Because there was a lot of small things going on. I could sense a lot of things coming together. I just have to organize it in my brain. Anyway. The episode began with Bran and his visions. He's a confirmed warg, as we pretty much already knew. And that raven he sees is a very great power of his. Looking forward to him mastering it. The concept of wargs is something I really like, and I'm sure that guy he met will teach him more about it. And us as we go on. I myself would totally want to be a warg. That is an epic power. The episode was a bit slower than usual, but I don't mind it at all. Especially when so much information is offered to us as viewers. Initially, things went wrong for pretty much everyone, just to later on in the episode flip around into good situations. But I would say that there were more character progression than story progression, and I'm telling you guys, Marjorie is up there with the best. We just witnessed her tame the craziest lion of them all. I've seen many clever characters in the show, and she is easily one of the most clever ones so far. I enjoy her becoming an important character, a great addition to the series. And our guy Theon is done. How the hell will he get out of this one? I feel kinda bad after seeing what they're doing to him. That was brutal, and I can't watch when things happen to someone's nails. I don't know why. That's my weakness. And as we go on in the show, we learn that everyone is as bad as each other. It's those times pretty much. I must say that the scene where Marjorie just took over the situation with Joffrey is the one that stood out to me. Psychologically, it was so greatly executed. We got to see her strength and Joffrey's psyche. He's still a little boy. It seems like he never had a true childhood. There is a lot of anger and resentment in him. That anger, mixed with that immaturity, becomes very dangerous. What a telling scene that was. Anyway, I'd give this episode a standard 8 out of 10. A very solid one that I'll have to rewatch a couple of times. I have two little predictions for the nearest future. The first one is that I believe that Jaime and Brienne will take on those guys together. I believe that Jaime will have a lot of more respect for her after that. She fared quite well against him, but we know that he's tired and in a weakened state. But I'd say that she might be up there with the strongest. And I honestly don't believe that those guys will be able to capture Jaime and Brienne. Somehow, they will get away. The second prediction, which might be obvious, is that I don't believe that those Brotherhood guys will let Arya and the gang go. In the future, the Hound might have to do something about that. It will be quite ironic if he gets stuck with Sansa's sister. Personally, I'd love that. Coincidences like that are amazing, and I don't think that that Brotherhood guy actually hates the Hound. They seem to have a connection, and I believe that their relation is relatively good. Let's hope that it is, because there's so much bad stuff going on. Once in a while, we need something good to happen. But anyway guys, that's it for this time. Thank you so much for watching this episode with me. Be sure to subscribe to join me on this adventure, and leave a like if you enjoyed the content. I'd greatly appreciate that. Take care, and see you next time.